What is going on? The Ghost Squad and Clover Tat crew, whoever the hell you are, all you beautiful people out there, what is going on? If you guys remember, that used to be the old intro music to the old Tactical Tuesday. So I thought I'd bring that back. It's been, quite a while since I've used that. So welcome to the Ghost and Clover Shot Show Sweepstakes winner announcement show extravaganza, whatever the hell you want to call it. What's going on, Clove? Everything good, brother?
Yeah, set the mute up. Yeah, here, all's well. A little hectic, but other than that, all
yeah. We did this for shot and all that, but when we started all this, we probably didn't take into consideration of actually this is a pretty crucial time to prepare for leaving for shot, especially for you, because you're leaving tomorrow morning.
Bright and early, yeah.
So So before we get going and announce everything, we do want to say a quick thank you to everybody, not only for the people that are involved in supplying some of the stuff, like our good friends Rod and Shelly Gates of the Gun Cleaners, obviously geetarmanpete, Hunters HD Gold, Full Mag Sports, Code 1 Ammo. The list goes on and on of everyone that helped out with this. We really truly appreciate you, but obviously the people that actually bought into this thing. And we printed out 100 stickers, and we figured, well, in 2 weeks, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what your numbers were, but I was thinking, hell, if we sell half of them, I would be ecstatic.
Yeah. Couple $100 a piece. Yeah.
A couple $100 a piece, and we would be living large and loving life and paying for at least part of mostly the housing or something, but we sold out. And a big shout out, last night we had about 8 or 9 left, and I do want to send a shout out to Roll Call and to Night Strike. God, it kills me to say thank you to Night Strike. It really does. It just it burns. I mean, it doesn't go down well.
Take a drink. Wash your mouth out.
Yeah. But no, Night Strike and Roll Call had rants and raves last night, and I believe they sold the rest of them. So we sold out. Is that correct? Before the timeline, is that correct?
Yeah. We sold out before because it was set up in the store to go inactive at like 3 or 4 in the morning or something like that. And they were gone before
Pacific, which was 2 our time. Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, it was set up to go inactive, and it sold out before it went inactive. So yeah, barely, but it did it.
And like I said, man, it's unbelievable that you guys seemingly care enough about what we're doing to use your hard-earned money and support this. So obviously, if you win, you're going to get a tremendous prize pack valued at well over $700. I mean, and once again, I'm asking you and all that, when you get your prize pack, take pictures of all of them and put them on Instagram and tag all the different companies that are involved with this. Do a YouTube video, because this is a great experiment and an exercise of what, we talk about crowdfunding and all that, but supporting one another really is. And it's really awesome. And I'm humbled, and I was a little shocked. Like I said, once we hit 50, I was like, anything on top of this, I'm happy with. We hit 70, and I was like, you got to be shitting me. Hit 80, and I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. So, thank you so much.
I thought at 90 it was we were done. I thought we were out of gas at 90. So it really surprised me to wake up and just have all the different orders. Interestingly enough, not only did I wake up to that, but here's something a little scary. I wake up this morning. Get out, I'm checking my email, I'm going through things, not a big deal. Here's all these orders, and I'm like, oh wow, sweet, whatever. And I'm like, I wonder how many is left. And I click on my website's down. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like some error about it can't find the database or something. And I'm like, holy crap, did these orders actually go through? I'm freaking out because I don't know what went wrong or at what time, but yeah, I got that sorted out. Everything is good. In the interest of full disclosure, because we did limit this to 100.
Mhm.
However, and you can blame Roll Call Night Strike for this.
I blame Night Strike for it. Absolutely. Yeah.
But apparently, and I'm guessing this it happens sometimes with my shopping cart, but apparently there was 2 people during that show that ordered stuff, or maybe even 3. I don't know, but there was orders that kind of went in almost at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Because we actually ended up selling 202, and I had the inventory limited. Yeah, I had the inventory limited at 100, but then when I go in, it tells me we're -2, right. Not 0 on the that, and I've got 102.
Luckily, we got a couple extras, so it didn't.
No, yeah, we had there's about 120 that my buddy printed up of those just in case we lost some or some got damaged, or we had needed one to stick on something and take a picture, that type of thing.
Sure.
So yeah, we're still covered, but since it was put out there that there was 100, I just want everybody to know that did happen. And so when we choose the winner, we'll be choosing from a list of 102, not just 100. I know that's kind of weird, but it is what it is.
Well, unknown user out there says that he actually bought all 100 of them using different names. You also must have 100 different emails too, I'm sure.
Right.
Good God.
Well,
there were people that did buy multiple, so thank you to those people.
Here's the beauty out of 100, and big thank you. There was multiple people that bought 5. So, out of that 102, it was 60 different people.
So 60 people bought 102. So there were people who were doubling up, tripling up. So thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Do we want to go over the prize pack one more time before we do the drawing, or what do you want to do?
We can. You want to do the you want to screen share? Screen share the thing here.
Yeah, sure.
Like we've normally been doing. If I can find it.
We can do that, and there we go. So obviously you can't get these anymore. So Roll Call, how are you, brother? Just checking in on you. Hope you're doing okay. I'm a little worried about you, man. It is what it is. But if you need someone to talk to, or just a fucking hug, man, I'll give you a hug.
All right.
Anyways, so the giveaway, obviously, Guitar Man Pete was gracious enough for the 2nd year in a row to donate a firearm. This time he wanted to make sure that we, instead of just giving it away, he wanted us to try to recoup some money, for SHOT Show. So obviously the main item in this stakes is the TZ99. It's a South African model of the CZ99, which is basically a P226. So you've got the TZ99 and 9mm. It comes with one 15-round mag. There are 10-round magazines available if you need to have that for restrictive purposes. The next thing on the item list is Hunter's HD Gold shooting glasses. You guys see Clover wearing his. A lot of people are wearing them. These things are like $350 retail, like right off the bat. So just in those 2 items alone, you're talking a great price pack. But wait, there's more. Venture Gear Tactical with electronic hearing protection. These are the ones that I actually personally use everywhere I'm on the range, and you'll see them in my
now
videos and all that. Yeah.
Now, do they got the audio input thing? And those look like on that picture when I'm looking at it.
There is a jack, like
iPhone jack,
one, but you can set up an iPhone jack into these as well. Absolutely. Yeah, it's
pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
You can listen to your podcast while you're on the range.
That's damn straight you could. And why aren't you, by the way, anyways? No. So yeah, Electronic Ear Pro. These are the ones that I personally use. So I love these things. Then you've got 200 rounds of ammo from Code One Ammo. is the guy that is my ammo sponsor. So you guys, get to shoot same ammo I do. So it's pretty cool. Then you have Cedar Mill Fine Firearms throwing in a gun case, which is awesome. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Cedar Mill, but they make great stuff. But they're throwing a gun case, as you can see right there. Then obviously our great friends Rod and Shelly Gates, which we'll see you Sunday. I think if they're still out there, we'll see you Sunday. And they threw in solvent, lube, and a gun cleaning mat. So thank you to Rod and Shelly. Make sure you thank them if you see them and all of that. Great people, great products. Then you've got Full Mag Sports, which is Clover's gun shop, donated a real avid bore boss, and it's as you can see it right there. It's for 9mm or 357 or 38. So,
and they'll also be handling the shipping and transfer on the firearm. So,
yeah. Rich White wants to know if it was the same ammo that he won from me before. Yes, same company. Yeah, same Code 1 ammo, and it's really good stuff. I enjoy what I used to shoot competitively with. So
Kevin out there stirring crap.
Fucking Kevin saying SHOT Show's canceled. I did get the email that's saying they're moving it to the Mirage. So Kevin, I'll see you at the Mirage. They didn't cancel; they just moved it. They moved it to Mirage / Circus. So make sure you go head over to Circus or the Mirage on Tuesday morning, Kevin, and I'll meet you there.
I heard they were going to do it at the Longhorn, man. What I heard.
Shit. Hey, I might go back to Longhorn just to get some of those damn biscuits and gravy.
Dude, I'm telling you, the burger's not bad.
I had the what do you call it? Philly cheesesteak also. That was damn good.
Yeah, I can't remember. The biscuits and gravy were off the chain. I had the big breakfast thing one time there. I've had the burger there. I've had multiple things. We might call in and order, and we might right down the road from our apartment or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. We might call in like Sunday morning before we head to Antares or something. Call in an order and just go pick it up on the way out there. That would be amazing,
right?
I got to do that probably. Anyways, let's get back to this shit. No one cares. Then we've got from Outdoor Products Plus. They donated 50 paper targets, which is awesome. So thank you to that. Then you have High Caliber Targets donated a steel gong. A friend of ours, she's out. I don't know if she's out there or not, but she donated a range bag from Voodoo Tactical. So that range bag will come. And then obviously Star Leather came in during one of your Monday chats over on Instagram and graciously threw in a gun belt. So, thank you to everyone that got involved with this. Oh, and Rod out there says we'll be sending 2 bottles of solvent, 2 bottles of lube, along with the rifle mat. That's thank you, Rod. Appreciate you.
Even better.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just it's one of those things where like I said, man, just the fact that you guys were able and willing to do that really. It's unbelievable. So, am I missing anything? Oh, and the sticker. Obviously, you get a sticker or multiple stickers, and they'll be signed. Clover's going to bring those with him to Vegas. We're going to sit at the house and sign 102 of these damn things,
and hand number them as well,
and hand numbered in crayon. Maybe if it's with me, it might be with crayon. And Pancakes out there says hashtag never enough lube. That is true. There's never enough lube. Am I missing anything? Did I miss something? I can't remember.
I don't think you missed anything.
So many times now it's like boom,
Yeah, I mean it's worth saying. I mean stuff could still get added to the prize pack. So even though we're gonna announce a winner here in a minute, this prize pack's not set in stone. It could get bigger. So.
Yeah, it can only get bigger. It's not going to get any smaller. And Clover, do you want to discuss what are the off chances that someone wins it in a restricted, state that may not be,
All we can say for that is we'll try to get you taken care of, somehow. We'll work something out. So that's about all we can promise with that.
Yeah, exactly. So Tool Daddy out there says, I'm stealing your patches. You've been warned. Wear your sneakers because I'll be running. First of all, dude, I'm faster than you are. Second of all, I'll beat your fucking ass. No, I was kidding. I would, but if that's what you're going to SHOT Show for, if that's your goal is to steal my patches off my backpack, yeah, have fun. Because I'll probably steal them back somehow. And
you could collect a lot of patches during the shot that way, just swapping them off of backpacks. But on the other hand, if you ever got caught, probably wouldn't end well.
Yeah, probably wouldn't end well. But I'm sure there are people. I know people. I got 2 or 3 patches stolen off my backpack at Wanamaker this past November. I had a ghost patch. I had my G patch and something else.
Well, you had one stolen, didn't you? The first year you went to SHOT, you got one stolen in the airport, didn't you, or something?
No, I got your damn. What I had done is I took your poker chip.
Uh-huh.
This was last year. I was at Denver. Remember in the first year we went, you had poker chips also, and I had put in some like Velcro on the back of that and put that on my backpack. And as I'm walking through Denver Airport, yeah, that son of a bitch got stolen. You would think I'd hear it or anything, you know. Oh shit! Rod said they won't be in Vegas this year. I'm sorry to hear that. I thought that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I thought we'd be seeing you on Sunday at least.
I'm all depressed.
Okay.
There's no barber. Not going to be any barbers. Rod and Shelly ain't going to be there. I don't know what to think.
Because we got to go hang out with Charlie or something. I don't know.
Right. Well, we got Umarex and Walther there now, or this year supposedly. So
true. That's true. Hyperfire will be there. HK will be there. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Weston said, sorry, Ghost. He was just borrowing those. Weston, his son probably stole. That's probably true. Yeah. When you least expect it. Dude, I have I've got mad skills. Let's just say that. I got mad skills. But I will be having fun with that. Just saying.
All right.
Let's see here. How it's entered. Dave Kennedy, it ended last night, man. It entered last night at midnight. So
actually, and sometime before that, they sold out before the time.
No, that's true. They sold out. Yeah. So, do we want to? I mean, do we want to go ahead and do this? I mean,
I think so. I mean, we're since in dragging it out and spending hours.
Yeah.
Let me stop this, and then I'll bring up a screen share with random org, and then I've got my list up over here already, so we'll be good to go. First thing we've got to do is we've got to figure out, and I guess we can go to maybe the chat for this, but first one to let us know if we're going to run this list from the top or the bottom. So if somebody out there gives us the top or bottom, and then we'll proceed from there.
So we'll wait until we
keep everything. All right, to keep everything as random as possible. We'll let random people.
All right. So budget says top. We'll go with budget says first top.
Okay, so remember that we're going to go from the top. That makes it easy. So I like the top. I like that. And then need somebody else out there, not budget, but somebody else throw us a number between 1 and 9.
Between 1 and 9, not budget. Between 1 and 9. 1 and 9, not budget.
Because we could spend this thing just one time, but I like spending it. Well,
that would be.
Tell us one, that's just one time, but it puts a little more element of.
Okay, D-Mont says 8.
8. Okay, well that'll work. So here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the final spin. 8
is number 80.
Puts us at 86. That puts us at 86. So let me go to my list and run down. And we talked about this person the other night, Ghost. Thomas Patterson. Thomas Patterson
is the winner. Thomas, are you out in the chat?
And not for future sweepstakes or giveaways or anything else. Thomas Patterson bought 5. So
he bought 5. So that is something to be thinking about.
He was one of very few that bought that bought 5. There was maybe 3 or 4 people. But yeah, now that I'm looking at the list, he's one of the ones that bought 5 of them.
Thomas, I'm hoping. Oh, it is not. See, I told you I think it was Nighthawk because you were saying it was Yellville, and Yellville, I'm assuming you're in Yellville, Arkansas, which is only about an hour and a half from me. And with the name Nighthawk, I said, I wonder if it's Nighthawk, and all that. So Nighthawk out there, Thomas Patterson, congratulations. Dude, you just got yourself one hell of a prize pack. You can email myself or Clover. Myself, it's live at ghosttactical.us. Clover is media@clovertac.com. Go ahead and email us. Both those, put both of us in that email. And once again, thanks to everybody. But Thomas, remember, you're not going to be getting this stuff until after SHOT Show. I mean, we're leaving tomorrow. Some of us are leaving Saturday, but he's leaving tomorrow. So this stuff will be sent out after SHOT Show, and some of it will be sent from different companies and people. So we'll make sure that your address gets to all the appropriate people that need that. So,
right.
Man, that's awesome. Nighthawk, and he's an Arkansan. I love it. I love it. He's an Arkansan.
There you go. Well, it could have been worse. Snob could have won again. Right.
It could have been a lot worse if Snob won it. Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, I mean, I just look again. That's just. I'm still shocked. I really am. I'm still shocked that 100 people or 100 stickers, 102 stickers got stolen. I mean, got taken. Got bought.
Let's hope none get stolen. We do got to still take the show. So let's hope.
Yeah, no, unknown user is true. I didn't want to say it, but Nighthawk is my alternate channel account. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nighthawk, man. I mean, if you are in Yellville, and like I said, you're an hour and a half away or whatever. If you want to come down and shoot, man, come down and shoot anytime. I'd love to have you at the range, and we'll shoot some cool shit for sure.
Or if he could get down and bring this and shoot with you that'd be kind of neat. That'd be
if he brings the gun and everything that he won, brings it to the range, we'll do. That'd be a cool ass video, Yeah. It really would. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
He says we'll cover the split when you get back. Damn straight. I love meeting people, especially if they're close to me. So yeah, seriously, if you ever want to come and shoot, bring that stuff down. We'll shoot a video and have some fun. And are you bringing the gun with you to Vegas? Because if you are, then I have to get to touch it and see it.
Yeah.
If not, then I've never seen it.
I plan on it. Yes.
If you got room, yeah.
Yeah, plan on it.
But yeah.
Should have room for it. Shouldn't be a problem.
D-Mont saying recount 2020. Andrew Faulkner wants to know who won. Thomas Patterson, which out there is Nighthawk. Nighthawk won it. He ended up buying 5 stickers. So thank you for that, first of all. And maybe it does go to prove that, if you increase your odds a little bit, that's...
basically had
$50. It obviously paid off for him.
That was he went to about a 5% chance or something with that.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know odds. So
yeah.
But it only takes one. See, that's the thing. He bought 5, but it only took 1. So
I wonder which one this one was. Was it the third one? The fourth one?
It was the very first. It was, I think. Hang on, I'll double check. Hang on.
You have that information?
I take that back. No, it was not. It was. Let's see. I've still got the window up. It was 86. It was next to last.
So it was his fourth.
So had he not bought, at least 4, then he would not have won. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to look at it that way.
Outsider, he's another Arkansan, I believe. Our outsider out there. He said he bought 5 too. So once again, guys, if you're in Arkansas, or if you want to drive to Arkansas, I don't care where you're from. I'll shoot with anybody. And you ever want to come to shoot me at the range and all that, man, just hit me up. I would love to have you anytime. We'll go out to the range and have a good time. Buck comes up. He's about 30, 40 minutes from me, and he comes up and shoots me all the time. He actually joined my shooting club. So,
very cool.
Demont says, was this separate from the stickers? No, the stickers were the buy-in, if you want to call it that. So everyone's getting the stickers. Everyone getting a sticker that they bought and all that. But
yep, that's going to be
Kinky says that you and we better sign his with a kiss and lipstick.
All right. Sure.
Okay. We'll make sure Tech Daddy's around because he carries a lipstick. So
all right.
We'll part from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said straight out of Helltown. Okay, so I thought he was in Arkansas. So I mean, like I said, man, if you're in Arkansas, I mean, like I said, if you're anywhere and you want to come down and shoot with me and all of that at the club, anytime, let me know and we'll have a good time. We'll get something to eat and all that jazz. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. So just let me know. Do you got anything you want to bring up before you head out? You're leaving tomorrow morning bright and early. So, anything you want to talk about or anything?
No, I mean, not anything pressing. Of course, heck, we're not even 30 minutes in. So,
yeah, is it really? Oh shit, I thought, yeah,
we knocked that out quick. But I think I already posted it over on Patreon that, definitely, I don't know what everybody else should expect from SHOT or whatever, but with Patreon, there's definitely going to be some stuff from the Antares and media Ranger days from SHOT Show, kind of some really raw, whatever you want to call it, unedited behind the scenes little clips and other things that I'm going to do for Patreon. Those will eventually get, of course, polished and edited down and put on the regular channel. But yeah, just want to do something like that. I'm sure we'll probably go live in the evenings or in the mornings or at lunch or from the media room or do something, for everybody and kind of talk about things. I'm sure. Don't know what's going to happen on the drive out there as far as content or doing anything or whatever. Probably rely more on jumping in other people's live streams more than anything.
Just to stay awake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad they don't charge by the minute for phone calls because I'll probably be on the phone with you for quite a bit because I got a little worried about you last year, bro. You were going through, maybe you were past Albuquerque or something, but something happened or something. And I think y'all decide we're just going to go push. We're not going to stop. We're doing this. We're going to roll in.
All right.
And I got worried about you because I was like, oh shit, he's going to be going through the desert at like 4 a.m. and there are no turns. And I think we got on the phone like at 3 o'clock in the morning. I talked to you for a couple hours from like 3 to 5 in the morning. I was making sure you were alive because I've been on long road trips before. And when you have a stretch of highway that doesn't turn in any way, shape, or form, and it's pitch black, man, that's brutal. That is brutal.
It is, but I mean, even though it's dark, I mean, it's still someplace you've never really been or you're not accustomed to. So it's a bit interesting. And then, you've always got the radio and podcast and other things, and my app will be there. So talk about this or that, unless one of us, is trying to get some sleep. But yeah, odds are, I mean, we've discussed staying over somewhere, but odds are, that's may happen coming back. But
yeah,
probably going. I mean, we're probably just going to push through it. I mean, I don't remember how many hours I did going or coming back from Phoenix, but that was quite a few for one person to drive. I mean, I drove straight through going and straight through coming back. And so we should be able to push through and make it in a straight trip.
Weston says he goes to Northwest Arkansas 2 or 3 times a year on camp trips. Man, I'm in North Central basically. So got a couple more hours. You can come see me. Outsider says, yeah, I got a custom AR that I need to see. I'm all for it. Come on, brother. Pickle out there says, will that mean that everyone gets to see Clover's step stool? No, but you may, depending on what vehicle he gets, you may get to see the repelling gear. I don't know.
Well, most of the time they give me something lower to the ground, which is nice.
Yeah. And Drew out there says he called me at 4 a.m. and you'll be wide awake after I answer. I only called at 4 a.m. because I know he was up.
Right. Right.
Let's see here. Yeah. G23 says I'm in Oregon, might take a few minutes. Start driving. By the time I get back from SHOT Show, you'll be ready.
Right.
I do want to say something about what our coverage is going to be. During the day, we will be doing everything over on Instagram and Facebook. It'll actually be on Instagram, but it automatically, I have it set to post to Facebook as well. So if you choose one, if you like Instagram or Facebook, one of them you like better, all the stuff that we'll be doing through the day, taking pictures and maybe even a live video here and there, will all be done on Instagram. I'm trying to post stuff every day and every night. Every day for our patrons, try to do something every night for the patrons as well. Maybe like a end of the day recap after get back from parties or whatever. But I do want to mention this. There's, I think, 13 or 14 people from the Gun Channels crew that are going to be invading Vegas. And we've had 2 different private chats the last couple of weeks. And I think the first one went for 3 hours and last night's went for 2 hours. So we've been on the phone for 5 hours, about a bunch of us together. But what we decided to is on Instagram and I guess on Facebook as well. But on Instagram, if you choose to watch the pictures and all of that, I'm going to put this out in the chat. But the hashtag that we're going to be using is hashtag GC Shot 2020 for Gun Channel Shot 2020. So if you guys are on Instagram, make sure that you're going to follow myself, Clover, that guy's wife, G Webs, Gun Snob, Sarge, Obnoxious, Gary, Blokes 2 Cents, Angelina, the Bishop Firearm, Bishop Ammunitions, whatever. Am I missing anybody? There's a bunch of us. Go follow everyone. And Snob says he thought you're going to where you think SHOT is all alone. But what we haven't told you is where we've been telling you SHOT is. It's actually at Caesars.
Right.
There's the real scoop. It's at Caesars.
They move all the casino stuff out for that.
Yeah. Sorry. So if you're going to Sands, you're just not going to see anything except for, I don't know, empty walls. But they've moved everything to Caesars. So Snob, make sure you get over there. Pickle says, can you please teach Snob how to get an entire gun and frame? Probably not. But anyways, go and follow everyone that's going over to from Gun Channels. Follow the hashtag, and you can follow actual hashtags. You don't have to follow the person all the time, but follow the hashtag GC Shot 2020, and you'll be able to see all of us. We'll be putting all our content, and we'll be using that hashtag. So make sure you get that stuff and follow. That way you'll be able to see kind of everybody and what they're doing. Go check us out on Patreon. Thank you to my patrons. I'll let Clover thank his, but thank you to my patrons because the support that I get from you guys helps out tremendously. And like I said, I'll be posting every day stuff, and then every night trying to post something, kind of an end of the day something for you guys as well. So, might be at the house when I get back, dog ass tired, shoot a little 1 or 2 minute video, but I'll post that to Patreon, kind of tell you guys what I did. That'll be for patrons only. Maybe give you some inside scoops of stuff that I liked and some stuff that I thought was shitty or something, behind the scenes stuff. So,
right.
But with that, Clover, do you want to kind of tell people where they can follow you throughout SHOT Show?
I think for a lot of people this year, I think Instagram, get over and create an Instagram because, again, we talk about the live policy with YouTube, and you're just not going to be able to do it. Even somebody handling one in the background can potentially get you in trouble on a live stream. So, if you're just in a booth and as long as you're filming that and nobody's touching anything, you're fine. But if you're filming live and some random person walks up in front of the camera and grabs one off the thing or something like that, then, there's no way to control that environment. Right. So,
right.
If you're looking for live actually on the show floor, then Instagram may be the place to do that. Of course, like you say, there's no doubt there'll be other stuff going on and uploaded to Patreon and YouTube and other places that are not on the show floor or at the range or something like that. I'm glad you mentioned Patreon one more time because it was something that I did want to throw out there. And I've made them aware, my folks over on Patreon. First of all, yeah, trips like this are made much easier by that continued support because I'm fairly frugal with those funds throughout the year, and it allows those to accumulate here and there. And then things like this and NRA is a little more tolerable, to a little easier, I should say, to pull off. But we had the lawn chair pop on Monday, and I talked with YouTube again yesterday, and the way that we're doing the lawn chair pop is perfect to coincide with the new policy. They said absolutely no problem with that. That sounds great, and they were kind of impressed that I found a workaround, to still do what I wanted to do and remain within the policy. So they were maybe not impressed is the word, but intrigued, I guess. And anyway,
the conversation might be talked about in a future after hours eventually.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what we discussed, I can't get into some of it. I mean, and I will say this, there's a reason for that. YouTube support, they want to talk with us. They really do genuinely want to talk to us directly. So that's one of the reasons that they don't, they make you sign almost like an NDA type thing. And they don't really want you making public videos and putting out necessarily everything that was discussed, because they had rather talk to those creators themselves. And that way we're all a little different, right? And that way each creator can bring up their own specific situation and stuff like that, and they can address it. Plus it gives them some insight into the variety of content that's going on, right? So if I was the ambassador and representative for the entire gun video market, well, there's tons of things I do that other people don't, and vice versa. So that's not a true representation. So I totally get what they're saying by that. So yeah, if you have some issues or whatever and it's legit, I mean, if you just want to howl at the moon and scream and rant and argue with them, then no, the offer's not on the table. But if you do have legitimate issues and want legitimate discussion, then yeah, I mean, I can probably help facilitate. I will say this, that they put me on a list for future contact if they start talking about policies that may affect the firearm community or something like that. They said, can we put you on a list to have somebody reach out to you and discuss new potential policies before they ever get implemented? And I'm like, well, of course, that's great. But anyway, not to get off on the whole YouTube thing, I mentioned the lawn chair pop because during that we announced the Patreon contest winners, and I just wanted to let everybody out there know we had a 3, and nothing this week will ship until after SHOT Show.
Right, yeah.
So yeah. I apologize, but I do have a list. I won't forget you. I've got a couple of newsletter contest things, and of course the Patreon and a couple other things that's got to go out. But yeah, that'll have to be. We'll catch you all in about 2 weeks on that, and get them going. So be patient. We'll get everything. Everything going. If you're, and I think I speak for you too as well, Ghost. But if you're out there, you're listening to this for some reason, and you're making a shot and you haven't let us know already, then get in touch with us, and honestly, text is probably the best way. And say, hey, let's meet up, downstairs at the escalator, the smoking area, something, and just hang for a few minutes and whatever. Absolutely. I think most everybody that's going at this point, you mentioned the list earlier, is committed to that, but you never know. There may be somebody out there. We know there's people out there that listen that never comment for some reason. So
I've actually, in the last week or so, my inbox on DMs on Instagram, I mean, it's, I'll put it this way, my phone is at 34% because, and I haven't really used it much today. That's just the amount of emails and shit that I've been getting. But I've been getting I've literally been getting about 15 to 20 DMs a day for like the last week from different creators or out there, or different companies out there. Hey, make sure you stop by. Hey, I'd love to meet you. Hey, we need to get a drink, or hey, we need to meet up in the media room, we need to switch patches, whatever. That's awesome. That's what this is about, is the industry coming together and forging new friendships and relationships. So absolutely.
Well, I want to ask if you've noticed that this year, because I've noticed something different this year.
What's that?
And I mean, we're not veterans in the sense that we have multiple years to draw back on, obviously. But third time, I mean, you think you would have some idea, right? And I've gotten more from industry people about come to our booth. This is our new product, like the SHOT Show press release type stuff. I've got more in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Than I have in months. And previous years, it seems like we got all that super early
in December. Yeah.
And I don't know if people are just running late, or I don't know if that's going to be indicative of something with the show that people don't care, or or not paying attention. I don't know. It's not worrisome, but it's definitely something I've noticed.
Yeah, I think what's going, and I don't know this, but this is my opinion, is when, in years past, we would get those in like December, like either before Christmas or right after Christmas. It would just be this flood. And by January 1st, I was numb. At that point, I was just like delete. Anyways, I think that a lot of people will do the same thing. So maybe what they're doing is saying, let's wait to the very last minute, and we're going to be different than everybody else. Unfortunately, I think that everybody's doing the same thing, or that's scenario one, or NSSF has just now in the last week or two made the email list available to the vendors. I don't know.
That could be a lag on their part. Yeah.
Don't know. But yeah, it has been, since Monday, it's been freaking nuts. I mean, yeah. So like I said, yeah, I agree with you. If you're going to SHOT Show, whether you're a creator or you're a buyer, a distributor, a vendor, whatever, and you want to meet up, hell yeah, contact me. If you have my cell phone, call me or text me. Probably text is better. Email me, DM me on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Let me know. We'll definitely hook up and say hey. And my schedule is pretty nuts, not just during the day, but at night. I know yours is too. But if there happens to be some free time to open up and you want to go get a bite to eat or something, then yeah, I mean, I'm sure there'll be a group of us going out to eat some night. Like I said, I got 2, sometimes 3 things on nights every week, but you never know what happens. Either I just might not feel like going to anything, so I just want to say, hey, I'm gonna go grab a burger somewhere. Anybody want to go grab a burger? So be on the lookout.
Yeah, just because you have kind of have the whole thing with SHOT. We've talked about it a bunch of times, being fluid and being able to roll with the flow. And if you've had a long day and you've busted it and you've just knocked it out of the freaking park, well, you may have a couple parties and say to hell with it. You know what I mean? It's like I would go home, chill, recharge for tomorrow, because that floor drained me today.
He said, what's happening with the thumbs down? I have no idea what you're talking about. We have a bunch of thumbs down. That sounds about right. I'd say it was interesting. My top 5 range day video. I've been, for the last few years, I've been pretty steadily with about 95 to 96% or better on the thumbs up ratio. But the last couple of videos, I want to say it's like 60%. And I don't know if you've noticed a lot of more thumbs down than normal or recently or not. I don't care, but that doesn't bother me a bit.
You're probably starting to get more suggested traffic. That's one of the possibilities. Thumbs down does not bother me at all. What bothers me is a thumbs down with no comment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What did you not like at the top 10 list? Did you not like the way it was done? Did you just not like my voice? Did you not like the firearms that were on there? Is there something you would have liked to see? That's your thumbs down, and that's something that could lead to discussion. But you're just going to drop a thumbs down and walk away. That doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like just throwing a brick through a window, walking away.
I want to address George Washington out there. Thank you very much, George Washington, for your service to our country. But he says, hello, citizens. Anyone get their hands on the 92X yet? Haven't seen too much coverage on it, probably because it's getting overshadowed by a 92X performance, probably. But if you've been following my channel for any length of time, most people know that the 92 is, if not my favorite, top two of my favorite. It probably is my favorite handgun of all. That's where I learned to shoot handguns on, is the 92. So I will be going to Beretta to shoot it. So follow me on Instagram, and I will put some pictures, and I might even do a remark to you. So George, if you're out there on Instagram, go follow us on there, and I will be shooting that Monday. I'm assuming that Beretta will have that at their booth, so I will definitely do that for sure.
They should have some.
They should. Yeah. Let's see. I don't like that you don't put the G23 as number one in every top 10. Sorry. Weston said he's reading George's biography so far. Pretty interesting. Yeah, absolutely. I just got a notification from a buddy of mine. Do you know Opie and the Smokies?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Opie, did you see the range day that he did in December? It's called the Ugly Sweater Range Day.
No.
About five or, it was not a whole bunch of people, but it was just an Ugly Sweater Range Day. A bunch of his friends and all them went out and did. Apparently he just dropped a video from it, so I'll be interested in doing that, watching that. And if you guys see my bag and all that, you might have noticed a patch that says Pitter Patter. And I would say that the vast majority of you have no idea what the significance of that patch is. I'm a huge Letterkenny show. It's called the show called Letterkenny. It's on Hulu. I'm a huge Letterkenny fan. So is Opie. And last year NRA, he brought that to me and said, Letterkenny, he made up a few of them. It says Pitter Patter. So it's an inside joke. If you're a Letterkenny fan, you'll understand what it means. So go check out Opie and the Smokies. Great guy. Pretty funny stuff. And I've got to go watch the Ugly Christmas Sweater Range Day video. So looking forward to that. Anything else you want to plug or cover and all that before we head out?
Not particularly. Probably congrats to
oh yeah,
Nighthawk again. Nighthawk, yeah.
Yeah, congrats. And thank you again to everybody who participated and supported. We truly, you have no idea how much it means to me. I'm sure Clover is the same way. It's humbling and it's awesome. So thank you so much. A huge shout out to Guitar Man Pete. Guitar Man Pete up there.
Without him, that's where it started. G-Web says all the time that the single drop is not, doesn't feel responsible for the flood or whatever. And Pete was that single drop. He's the dude that started it. So yeah, more so than the donation. Just getting the ball rolling. Pete was it.
Yep. George says his bedside gun is a 17 long slide. So that you have a 17L, don't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a
beautiful
gun.
Yep.
Great gun. Anyway, so once again, guys, thank you. We probably won't be on YouTube in the next week or so till we get back from shot. I will
kicking you off.
User says you'll get kicked something. Is it's almost over? Yeah, it's almost over. You'll kick something. Just as long as it's not your dog, your kids, or your wife, you're fine.
Right.
But anyways, he says not the bucket. Yeah. We'll be dropping a couple of videos next week that we've already kind of put into the system to drop. But if you're wanting to see content from Shot next week for my stuff, Instagram or Facebook, Instagram is where it's going to be. I'll be posting pictures all the time, and anything that I do live wise will be on Instagram and all of that good stuff. So yeah, thank you for everyone again. Appreciate the good luck and travels. Appreciate it. I'm flying, so my travels are a hell of a lot easier than Clover's. He's leaving tomorrow morning, driving about 24 hours of drive time. I'm flying to Dallas and then Dallas into Vegas, so I've got it easy. So you see the weather's going to be interesting next week. Did
Oh,
you see
that
that?
was what I was going to mention when I was back, when I was talking about doing some little clips from range day, the range
Yeah.
stuff. Um, I don't think that with all the gunfire and everything else going on, I don't think that environment's conducive to doing interviews or stuff. But
No.
yeah, it does look like the weather is going to be maybe even better than the first year we went.
Yeah. It's looking, I mean, I'm just going here real quick, the 10-day forecast, but let's go into Las
I've been
Vegas.
watching it too since we've got to drive. There's a couple of spots
that's true.
for us that could get kind of sticky if we're not watching weather. And Amarillo one, and then around Flagstaff is always one as well.
So Sunday for Antares, high of 60. There's no rain at all for like the next couple weeks.
Show anything on wind? That's one thing I was looking
at. Sunday, 60. Let's see here. Sunday is 65 with a wind at 7.
Well, that's
Monday,
70, ain't it?
Yeah. Monday is 62 and cloudy with a 4-mile-an-hour wind.
Nice.
It doesn't get, now it's going to get down to like the low 40s, high 30s every night, which is fine. Sure. And maybe in the morning when we get to range days, it can be a little bit cold, but 60 degree, but the wind, like last year was cold and the wind was blowing like 30. And I'm not joking when I say that.
The first year we were shooting 900 yards or something, just nailing the crap out of them. And that last year there was no way that wind. There's no way with that wind. It was crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. If you had somebody like Charlie down there spotting for you, then you probably could have got it on there. But there was no way by yourself trying to spot for yourself. And there's just last year the wind was crazy. It was no way you were making a 900-yard shot.
So I got a text from Pancake Boy out there.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm going to show you the picture. The caption says, "High in vitamin C. Shot 2020. Okay. High in vitamin C and tastes great. Shot 2020. Keep away the crud. USMC approved." So
there you go.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Did you happen to see my Instagram post that Night Strike found me a crayon?
The magazine?
AR magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get me one of those when I get back from shot. Pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
All right, boys and girls. Thank you again for everyone. Once again, Sparky just said added ghost to Patreon. Hey, thank you, Sparky. I appreciate you very much. I mean, seriously, thank you. That's like the first live thing I've got. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you. That kind of just hit me. I appreciate you, brother. Anyways, go and watch our stuff. Thank you. To Guitar Man Pete for making this possible. Once again, congratulations to Thomas Patterson, aka Nighthawk, out there. And we'll see you back live for the Armed Citizen podcast a week from this coming Tuesday. We won't be going live next Tuesday for the podcast. I'll be at some functions. So if anyone wants to take the initiative to have a chat Tuesday night at 8 Eastern, use my time slot. I won't be using it. Turn the camera on and go live and be part of the solution. So appreciate you, brother Clove, and I will see you Saturday night.
Absolutely.
Man, it's been awesome, humbling, and crazy all in the last week or so. What's happened 2 weeks with this giveaway, this sweepstakes. So thank you to everybody. Congratulations, Nighthawk. We'll see you soon. Semper Fi.
Peace.